Hello guys, how you doing? Today we'll be going through the Lomachenko vs Linares fight. I'll just be highlighting the most important parts of the fight. And by now you should know that Linares dealt with Lomachenko. He dealt Lomachenko a very hard straight right and threw it down the pipe. And Lomachenko went down instantly. And that was the first time Lomachenko was getting hit that hard, and Lomachenko went down on his ass. But then, to his credit, he got up and then finished the fight. He beat up Linares, and guess what? In round 10, Linares did enormous and quit the fight. That was like, is it sixth Nomas in a row. So Lomachenko dealt Linares a hard punch and Linares went out. So I'm trying to get to the fight, and I'll just give you a commentary as it goes on. And if you're watching my videos for the first time, please click the red subscribe button. At the end of this broadcast, I will provide you the link to the full fight. So if you want to get it, you want to click the red subscribe button below so that we can have a good discussion in the comments. And anytime I make a new video, you'll be the first to get it. So the fight started with Linares always appearing to have Lomachenko's secrets. You understand? Linares was always coming with the left hook to the body. So Lomachenko couldn't slide to his right again like he normally does in the Matrix. So he always pulls up with the left to the body and then left to the head. And Linares came in much heavier than Lomachenko, huger and heavier than Lomachenko. So it was an interesting fight to watch how Lomachenko deals with a bigger and stronger and faster opponent. So as the fight progressed, it was evident that Linares was landing a lot of punches, but Lomachenko was ahead on only one scorecard. Linares was leading on the other one, and one was even. So if it had gone to the scorecard, Lomachenko would have it would have been a draw, or Lomachenko would have lost. And in case you don't know, Linares is a world champion, and so he's not just a bum like some Lomachenko haters are saying. This guy has a belt, from what I got. So he's not just a random boxer like that. He's a very experienced boxer, and he's very fast. You could see his speed was evident. You understand? He was always catching Lomachenko. So one thing we noticed in the fight was Lomachenko wasn't flowing as he used to flow. So, but I got a secret at the end of the fight. Uh, at the end of the fight, during the post-fight press conference, that was when Lomachenko exposed his style. His style coming into the fight was to make sure that Linares exhausts himself. He just wanted to walk down Linares, so he wasn't avoiding them shots so much. He was just allowing Linares to throw punches. You understand? Linares was just throwing punches. He was the guy that would always trying to do away with his opponent fast. So as he was throwing all those punches, Lomachenko was taking them, you understand, on the gloves and all. He was throwing body shots, and he was catching Lomachenko. He was catching Lomachenko so many times that it started to get worrying. But sometimes, somehow, he was getting tired, you understand? So in the post-fight interview, uh, Lomachenko said that he trained for the last 3 rounds. You understand? They wanted Linares to get tired and get his ass whooped in the last 3 rounds. And let me tell you, that is usually the point where Lomachenko opponents quit when they realize that they have Lomachenko has taken them out of their game plan and now he's about to whoop their asses. That's where they normally quit. So when around Linares dropped Lomachenko around round 6, he got very confident and started attacking so much. Lomachenko started running. You understand? Lomachenko was running all through round 6, round 7, round 8. Lomachenko came in hard on Linares, and Linares got a cut above his left eye. So the cut affected Linares and blood started flowing, but it wasn't much. You wouldn't say that the cut was the reason why Linares couldn't continue. So in round seven, that was round eight when Linares got the cut. Round nine, the cut was gone because they covered it all with all those Vaseline and all. And then there was Lomachenko was now whooping Linares. He was coming in, attacking harder and harder, and Linares has already exhausted his energy. You understand? Linares was already wobbling. So round 10, you could see evidently that Linares' energy was gone. His lifeblood was gone. You understand? Lomachenko just jumped in and kept whooping and whooping his ass up and down, until Linares was backing up. He was just going to go down when Lomachenko um, caught him in the body. So let me just give you a run through of what happened in that 10th round. So this is round six. So Linares is moving back and Lomachenko is attacking. Guess what? Bang! I think around the first 10 seconds of round six, that was when Linares just caught Lomachenko. So Linares was backing away. Lomachenko was in his usual pressing forward, and Linares just gave him that left jab. I think it's double left jab, then straight right, bang on the face. Linares, Lomachenko went down on his butt. He stood up and ran to the corner immediately. So he wasn't really wobbled. The punch just took him down, but he wasn't wobbled. Let me just go over it again. Okay, so Lomachenko is doing his matrix thing, not getting touched. Bang! He stands up, runs to the corner, nods to the referee, and kept nodding, say, "Yeah, I'm okay, I'm okay." He breathes in, and the slow mo. I'm watching it in slow mo right now. Bang! So he got overconfident. So Lomachenko wanted to actually avoid a punch. He put his glove to avoid that punch, but Lomachenko was too slow. Linares' punch came in so fast. You understand? So Lomachenko went in with a right jab to Linares, and then Linares parried the right jab and came in hard with a straight right down the pipe. Loma went down on his butt. Bang! Bang! So that straight right hand is the southpaw killer. You could see Oscar de la Hoya jump up in happiness. He was so happy. They thought that was the round that would deal Lomachenko. They were so happy. If you see how happy he was, he jumped up. He said, "So let me just keep to round 10. It's round 10. Linares is throwing punches, and Lomachenko has started doing his matrix thing. So many unanswered punches. Lomachenko came in with up to like 6, 7 unanswered punches from Linares. And he's now getting Linares cut every time. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So Lomachenko came in with a left to the body. Left to the body, and Linares is down. He gets up to his knee, but he's on his feet, but he bent low. He doesn't want to stand again. He quit. He quit. He quit. This is crazy. Linares did enormous. So he had a body shot. He got up, but he wouldn't stand straight. You understand? He was tired. Even the commentators are saying it. He quit out of tiredness. You understand? His energy was gone. The matrix took his energy. His energy was gone. He was getting his ass whooped, and it's only round 10. What of the remaining 2 rounds? He no-masked it. And he's screaming, "Fuck." What are you screaming, "Fuck"? He's claiming it's a body shot. The body shot wasn't hard. Oh, let me go through the slow-mo again. Okay, Linares is shouting "fuck" where he was sitting. The doctors are attending to him, and he's screaming "fuck." What are you fucking for? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Lomachenko unanswered, 7 unanswered, 8, 9 unanswered, 10, 11, 12 body shot. 12 shots. Okay, let me go back again. Bang! One. So Lomachenko gave him 12 unanswered shots. So he was just about to quit. Linares was about to quit. So that body shot was what dealt him. You understand? The body shot was the thing that dealt Linares. He was just about to quit. You understand? Then, but you can't compare it to Oscar De La Hoya's versus what's this guy Hopkins liver shot. That's minute number 208. Lomachenko is getting announced now. Damn, new WBA ring magazine, lightweight champion of the world. So everybody's calling out Mikey Garcia right now. I want Lomachenko to fight with Mikey Garcia before Mikey moves up. This is crazy. Loma is just awesome. So let's go to the post-fight interview. Okay, let's see round 9 first before we go to the post-fight. Like I promised you at the end of this video, I'll put the link in the bottom. So this is round 9. Remember that Lomachenko started really attacking in round 9. He turned it up. He's coming with the jab, and the Linares is still coming forward. Lomachenko is on the back foot. Jab, left jab from Linares. Lomachenko is still throwing all his fake punches, all those matrix shades, still doing that. Still doing all those matrix shit, but he's staying away this time because Linares' hands are just tall. Could catch Lomachenko anytime. And Linares has made a statement 2 rounds ago that he could actually knock out Lomachenko if Lomachenko is not careful. So they're exchanging jabs right now. Lomachenko's jabs are not really landing. He doesn't want them to land. So every time he wants to slide to the right, Linares pivots. So, but what nobody observed was that Lomachenko appeared to be looking bad in this video, in this fight, so that Linares would get tired. Loma is on the back foot. Something we don't see. Loma is getting body shot by Lomachenko. 6 combinations, 6-shot combination by Linares, and the last 3 caught Lomachenko. You know, Lomachenko, normally you wouldn't be able to catch Lomachenko with more than 1 punch. But in this fight, Linares was able to catch him with combinations, and it was crazy. And later on, we started figuring out that that was Lomachenko's original plan, so that Linares would get tired because Linares is too fast. He's not somebody you can just beat by outpointing him. You have to make him get tired, and then you can kill him. Lomachenko is back and attacks. Okay, they're faking each other right now. Linares throws a jab to the body. Lomachenko goes to the face with a light jab. As usual, Lomachenko's jabs are not landing. It's just barely touching Linares. The jabs are fake. They're fake. Lomachenko is not really doing anything. He's just moving around, throwing fake jabs, blocking up Linares' attacks with his gloves. Loma is kind of giving away this round. He's just doing all those his fake matrix lateral movement shit, but he's not really attacking. Not really attacking. This guy is a master planner, as in Lomachenko is off the hook. Lomachenko is way off the hook. His plan is just amazing. Okay, he tries to slide to the right. Every time Lomachenko tried to do his lateral movement thing and move to the left of Linares, Linares throws his hand and catches Lomachenko. So he doesn't allow Lomachenko to slide. And Lomachenko is staying away, just barely, just somewhere mid-range. And very interesting fight so far. But nobody could tell, like at this point, you couldn't tell that Lomachenko was actually walking down Linares. He wasn't fighting. This guy has an ultimate plan. And he said in the post-fight interview that it was his father that gave him that strategy. They did. He said his training was for the last 3 rounds. He had a training with his father, and they trained him for the last 3 rounds. And then in the last 3 rounds, his father told him it is time to go to the body. You understand? So his father was the one that was coming up with this. Let's go to the post-fight interview before we round up this. Okay, Lomachenko is getting interviewed, saying that nobody said it's going to be easy. Uh, what does it mean to him to be the third division world champion? Lomachenko says he wants to thank everybody, all his fans. He said Linares is a great fighter. Said he taught him a great lesson in boxing, especially because of the knockdown. They're asking him about the knockdown right now and how he was able to recover. He said he doesn't know how he recovered. He said it's Linares' best punch, and that he knew about the punch. He practiced about the punch, but Linares is good with the punch. That it still caught him. They asked him how he was able to finish the fight. He said, I think I thought about the last 3 rounds. I planned about it and I prepared for it. He said, he said, I exercise. My father gave me exercise for the last 3 rounds. And he also told me to work on the body, that it's time to work on the body. Okay, Lomachenko was ahead on one scorecard and down on one, and it was even on the other. So the fight was just a draw. That's Linares. Linares' face is messed up. His face is messed up. Lomachenko doesn't even look like he fought. He just looks like somebody that just went for sparring, light sparring. Linares' face is messed up. Linares says thank you to Lomachenko for the opportunity. Loma just took his belt and is thanking him. That's funny. Okay, he's speaking in his language now. I'll wait for them to translate it. They are replaying that portion of the fight in round 6 when Lomachenko got knocked down and De La Hoya jumped off his seat. Oscar De La Hoya jumped up. They wanted Linares to win. So I'm just looking through the comments. Okay, Linares said that it didn't surprise him that Lomachenko's speed didn't surprise him. But he said Lomachenko eventually landed a body shot later in the round. That he withstood the first one, but the second one was the one that dealt with him. So people are surprised that Loma was down on his scorecard. So the fight was interesting. Some people are saying in the comments there was no holding, there was no running, no smothering tactics, just great boxing all round. Both guys performed at a very high level. Okay. Okay. So Linares said that when the punch landed, that he went down, but he thought he could still continue. That he stood up, but he stood up late, according to him. That he would love to have a rematch. If you watch the fight, like I'll give you the link. If you watch the fight, the thing is, Linares wasn't able to. He was able to get up. You understand? The body punch wasn't really hard. It was just the normal Lomachenko light tap on the stomach. You get what I'm saying? It was the normal Lomachenko body punches, but it wasn't really hard. But what you would figure out was that before that punch landed, Lomachenko already gave him like 12 punch combinations. All of them landed, and Linares didn't give a reply. There was no reply from Linares. In fact, Linares, that was on the front foot all fight, was already on the back foot. Those punches sent him going back. And finally, Lomachenko came with that left to the body. You understand? The left to the liver. Even though it wasn't that hard, Linares went down, holding his stomach. You understand? Then after holding his stomach for some time, ref was counting 1, 2, 3. He got up around 6, but he knew that if he stood straight, the ref was ask him to continue. You understand? But he refused to stand straight. Guess what? he stood up, but then he went down and started touching his toes again. I've never seen somebody do that on a body shot. You get what I'm saying? When I see people hit on the body, the liver, they go down and start rolling in pain. Like when Oscar de la Hoya got shot in the liver by Bernard Hopkins. This guy went down and started crying like a baby. And in some other Lomachenko fights where he destroyed his opponent um, with a body shot, the guy just rolled on the ground, crying and wincing in pain. You could feel the pain by just watching it. But this didn't happen in Linares' case. He just went down and uh, just kept quiet like that. You get what I'm saying? He just went down and stood up. He beat the count, but he didn't want to stand straight. He bent over, so the ref had to wave it off. Then he moved over to his corner and started screaming "fuck." What are you screaming "fuck" for? You quit on your stool, or you quit on your legs. You understand? You quit on your feet, and then you're screaming "fuck." Fuck for what? So that is another Lomas on Lomachenko's record. So these fighters should stop quitting on Loma. And Linares was boasting before this fight that he was not going to quit, that he wasn't trained to quit, that he did not train to quit on Loma. But as we can see already, that was eventually what happened. I don't like that issue of people quitting on Loma. And Loma was saying in an interview before this fight that in the agreement that they are going to include it in the agreement that if you quit, if you do a NOMAS, that you will not get the pay. You understand? If you do a NOMAS, all the pay will go to him. So and I think it makes sense because all the latest fighters fighting Lomachenko has been doing a NOMAS. They've been quitting. You get what I'm saying? So Lomachenko simply walked down on Linares, got him tired, and then ate out his liver. It was just crazy. Very interesting fight. So, guys, let me know what you think about this fight. I'll try and find the most complete full fight for you guys and put in the description section below. Then it's interesting that you watched the post-fight interview too, because that's where Lomachenko exposed what his tactics was. So thank you very much. In case you're watching my video for the first time, click the red subscribe button below, click the like button, and click the share button. If you click on these three buttons, it means that anytime I make a new video, you will be the first to get the notification. So what I'm gonna do right now is to go check the comment. Let me see some of you guys comments. And what do you think about Lomachenko fighting a much huger guy? Linares was way huger than Lomachenko tonight, and his hands were way faster. Maybe Loma wasn't fast because he wanted Linares to get tired. You understand? Nobody really understands the strategies of a fighter until the fight is over. Then you go in retrospect, study the fight, then you find out what game each person was playing. So Loma was acting poor or bad so that he would just eat up Linares. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next video.